What's going on, everyone? Eric here. Welcome to the channel, Hyper Rare Collectibles, first time viewer. Just gonna talk about, a mix of things, cards that I'm sending out to CGC soon. Actually, we're still waiting for a submission to come back. Also, some Phantasmal Flames, invested into that for the PC. Just being picky and very particular with what I buy now. I don't buy every set. I stopped doing that. And I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I sold most of my Scarlet and Violet stuff probably like a month or two ago. I only had like two of each. I had two booster boxes of like each set. Most of the sets, not every one, but I got them pretty early for a lot of them, like in the beginning, like 90 bucks around there, 90, 95 bucks. This was like a while ago, like 2 years ago. So I had like 6 or 7 sets around there, but it's just too much for me. You know, everyone does their own thing, but I only pretty much mess around with booster boxes and I'll buy some UPCs, but only certain sets. You probably can see in the background actually. Destin Rivals is the only one that I have Pokemon Center ETBs and booster boxes, but yeah, that set's it's gonna be a great set to hold long term. But I did pick up Phantasmal, and I'll spin the camera around. I'm using my phone, so I'll flip it around after, just to show you what I got here. But yeah, I definitely want to speak about Phantasmal. I highly recommend it. I got in around 275. It just came in today, but I bought it about a week ago, give or take. Waiting for the place to ship it out to me. I got it online. The average price around 275, 280 per booster box. And looked at TCG today, it's around Marketplace, it's around 318 already. So I mean, I think you can still find it online for around 280. You just gotta like look hard, and there might be like promo codes or coupons some of these online websites offer. So take advantage of that. And look, I mean, it has the Charizard, the beautiful Charizard with Charmander and Charmeleon in it. It's going for 655 raw. I'm looking at the computer here. You got the Gold Zard. I haven't ripped any packs of this set. I don't really rip packs anymore, to be honest. I just buy singles and grade stuff. But yeah, definitely would say get that long-term hold. The only sets I have long-term is going to be Destin Rivals and Phantasmal Flames at this particular moment. We'll see what comes out in the future. I do like Ascended Heroes a lot. It's just keep going. It's going up quick, and I don't know. I don't really want to buy ETBs. I'd rather just put money towards a set and get booster boxes. Phantasmal, speaking of that, I did get 3 UPCs, which I know people will disagree how I did it. I got them at GameStop for their price, which was $189. But I think I got it for $179 because I'm a pro member, I believe. But I got 3, and look, I know you can get them probably 140-ish, 150 on Facebook Marketplace. I saw, like other places, but I didn't pay cash for it. I had like a bunch of PSA 9 slabs sitting around, not crazy stuff, and I traded them all in for store credit, and I just got 3 UPCs. I had a good amount of store credit. I had like about 900 bucks in store credit. So I picked up 3 UPCs. There was like 8 of them at the GameStop where I'm at. The limit was 6, but I'm very like OCD with what I get. So I have 3 UPCs of the 151 you can see behind me. So I got 3 UPCs of that just to match the same number. I don't like having different odd or even items. So I have 6 Destin Rivals booster boxes. I got 6 Phantasmal Flames. It's got to be even, always, whatever I do. It's just how I am. I can't have like 5 of one and then 3 of something else. It's just how my brain works, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I didn't pay cash. I traded in slabs that were sitting around that I didn't want anyway. It wasn't for me. It was for resale. It's just I just haven't been doing shows or anything like that for a while because my inventory is just super low and I took a break. But I am getting back into it. So yeah, I did that, and then I think I had like close to 300 bucks remaining in store credit, and I just bought. And this is another point. Excuse me. Just bought like a bunch of PSA 8 and 9 slabs on GameStop's website. I buy a lot of shit off GameStop's website. Things actually sell really quick. Like the good stuff, you really got to be on point with GameStop's website. Definitely, you got to definitely be on there a few times a day and like refresh the page, because they post things randomly throughout the day, and sometimes they post really cool stuff. There's the modern stuff will sit there for a little bit, but like the vintage stuff, sometimes they post will sell out quick, and that's something So this next, I have a CGC submission right here. I'll just tell you what I've been doing. Again, as I mentioned, I'm waiting for one to come back. Should be back, I'm hoping, in the next week or two. I know it's 40 business days, I believe, is what they stated on the CGC's website. But I have this stack going out, and most of this stack right here, I'll be honest, I've been a little lazy. I didn't go as hard in terms of researching singles and being meticulous. A lot of these I cracked out of PSA 8 and 9s, and I'm gonna send them in and see if how many come back as a CGC 10. There is a few though that I handpicked raw, but it's more like just a test, like a project type thing. But we'll see. I'm curious. That's why I've seen other people do it on YouTube. I was like, let me try this out. There's a good amount of vintage stuff in there. Nothing insanely crazy, but I do want to get more vintage stuff. Because if you can flip, if you can flip an 8 or 9 to a 10, you can make some money. And PSA is very harsh on vintage. It's very harsh. So you got to look around. It's not easy. Yeah, I'm taking a gamble with a good amount of these cards as well. I mean, it is what it is. And the grading fee for me is going to be $12 a card because I have the elite tier membership with CGC. So that's what I've been doing. So yeah, we'll see. I was thinking of sending a couple in the PSA, but I don't know. It just takes so long. I know it's going to take long for them to get back to me, so that's the only thing that is keeping me away. But let me first run through. I'll show you what I'm sending in. I'm definitely going to have a reveal video when the next CGC submission comes back, so I'm very excited for that. Curious to see how that goes. Lint gets everywhere. All right, we got Eevee, Pokemon Go. Sorry for the glare. There you go. I was doing laundry too, and I paused it because I was like, it's gonna make too much noise in the background. It's right here next to my computer. Tag team. I did save the old grade labels, from PSA. So when I do my review video, when these comes back, I will the school card too. Version of GX. I'll have like the before and after. People show whatever, the old grade and then the new grade from CGC. I have this one in a 10 already. This is actually not pretty easy to get this into a 10. So if you like this card, you can find it raw. Fairly easy to grade it in 10. I have it one. I have one now. Excuse me. I'm like, my mind's all over the place because I never record videos, so I suck at doing this. But I've had that card in a PSA 10 like 3 times, and I've sold it always. But I did keep one recently. Mew V. It's a cool card. Pikachu V. I think I have one at CGC right now. I like this card a lot. Blastoise VMAX. Most of these I wouldn't send to PSA because they do have like a white dot on the corner, but I know CGC is not as strict as PSA when it comes to the white dot on the corner. So that's the reason I'm, again, testing it out. We'll see what comes back at 10, what comes back at 9, whatever. Hopefully more come back 10s, right? This should come back at 10 too. PSA gave this a 7, by the way. I don't know how. I cracked it up. I mean, there's literally no winding on the back at all. There's a tiny speck in that corner. It's probably hard to see. Right here in this top corner. But it's a 7. It does not make any sense to me. So I think I could get a 10 in that with CGC. This I bought raw at my local comic shops. Thank you to them. Doomsday Comics, New Jersey, represent. So yeah, they were nice enough to make me. I try not to be too annoying, and so I don't really buy stuff in stores. But you know, they're nice enough to open their display case for me, and I let them know like, hey, listen, I'm not guaranteeing I'm buying anything. I just need to see the condition back, you know, front and back of the cars that I'm interested in. But they're cool with that. They don't mind at all. Alakazam, this one's pretty clean. I don't see any whitening. I don't even know like all the sets in this one. This one I already took an L on, but I bought this sealed off eBay, and I spent like too much. So I spent like $110, but it looked extremely clean in the photo, and then I got it in person and took it out of, you know, its original sleeved wrap, whatever you want to call it. The front is beautiful. The front's beautiful and well centered. The back is well centered as well, but I couldn't see it in the photo on eBay, but is whitening in the corners. Yep, at least 3 corners of whitening. Trying not to curse, but yeah, so it is what it is, man. I'm probably gonna take a loss on that. Hypno, this one I cracked out of a PSA slab. It's first edition hollow. Got this Tyranitar old school. What year is this one? I don't even remember. Like, I think it's like, oh yeah. It says 96, but I thought this was like 03 or some shit. Tyranitar, pretty clean. I think that was an 8 also. Whale Lord, Journey Together. Pikachu 151. Yeah. I've been selling a lot of stuff from my Raw binder, my Raw PC collection. I didn't have tons to begin with. I only had like 4 or 5 pages I was building up. But I did save some cards, and that was just to recoup money, because I spent I think about $275 a box. I bought 6 booster boxes for Phantasmal Flames. So I just wanted to, you know, kind of get money back on that. So I've been shipping out a lot of packages lately. Made about $1,000 so far, or $1,200 selling my World cards. I had good stuff, like a lot of 151, which has been going up, up, up. And some other big hitters. So, you know, it's my dryer. But you just gotta like be smart with what you're doing, man. I mean, sometimes you gotta sell stuff from the PC if you want to fund something new. You know, some things you just gotta. Don't empty your entire bank account. That's just me. I'm not gonna empty out my entire paycheck on something. If I have something sitting around, like whether it's a slab or a couple, maybe sealed product. I don't have much sealed product. Raw cards I don't really care too much about, but they're worth. This first edition, it's nice, right? Or they're worth something, then you know, offload it. You know, recoup money and put it into a booster box or something with something else that you want that's big. You know, I'm thinking that to do it maybe with some of my slabs, because I do want some bigger slabs. Like I have a bunch of slabs probably that are around, I don't know, $200-300, but I'm thinking offloading maybe several of those and get like a bigger $1,000 to $2,000 slab. I really want the Phantasmal Flames Charizard in a PSA 10. Goes for around, I think, 1,900 right now, 1,800, something like that. So, Dr. Trio first edition. And I also want the Tyranitar from, what is it? Pavia Evolved. There you go. You got Brock's Ninetales. Sick card. That's it. Let's look at that one. Man, I love this card. I gotta get more WotC cards. That's something I am focusing on. Even for the PC, not just the grade, but I do one for the PC. The Weevil's cool, right? I get like lint all over, and I clean this stuff all the time, but just stuff's always flying around. I'm in the basement, so. Okay. So these two look pretty clean to me. I was thinking of holding them for computer service. For PSA, little bit top heavy on this one, but I think it would still 10. I might just send it to CGC anyway, because I bought the membership and they'll give it back to me faster. This I believe will 10 as well. This is gonna 10. There's no whining on the back. It's pretty clean. I just don't want to send 2 cards to PSA. And plus, usually when I did grade a PSA, I did bulk with GameStop. So I don't even have enough cards to send right now. We'll see. I gotta see what I'm gonna do. But it's linked everywhere. See, I got another one of these. Team Marcus Mimikyu. It is perfect. Hopefully, I get a pristine 10. Got the old school Mew promo. This was a PSA 8. And last but not least, we got another one of these. Pikachu Celebrations also. This was a PSA 8. So, that's everything. My voice is already dry. That's the problem with these videos. But, I don't really like to talk too much. But anyway, let me just show you this right here. I gotta flip the camera around. So we got the 6 booster boxes right there. And I got these... excuse me if I can't pronounce it correctly. Dinivio? I don't freaking know. But anyway, if you're into acrylics or like cases and stuff for UTBs, you probably know them. They're on Amazon. They have their own website. They actually did the most reasonably priced. They got 6 acrylics for the booster boxes. I would have liked to get like Dragon Scale has one with like blue at the bottom. It would have been cool because that's how I used for Destined Rivals. Show you here. So this is a Dragon Scale right here. But this was the light version, which was only like $30. But they got rid of that one, and now they only have the more expensive one, which is thicker acrylic, but it's like $50. And it's just too much money. It would have been like $300 for 6, you know. But I got those instead. It was like, and they had like a 10% promo code. So I mean, I only spent like $120 for like all 6. So everything's acrylic up. This. I just put these in acrylics. I got 3 coming for the UPCs. Those are from the GameStop I told you about. And I just have this, and my slabs are in there. That's all I got. That's it. That's my sealed stuff right there and up there. That's my shipping supplies for my slabs and raw cards. So you don't need tons of crap. Hopefully you guys caught all that because I'm just moving this camera around. I don't know what I'm looking at. But yeah, so I gotta post more. Sorry, I'm like chill out over here. Listen. Just came on here to chat a little bit, just show what I've been doing lately. But yeah. So I hope you liked the video. I definitely recommend getting some Phantasmal if you don't have any or you're on the fence. It's tax return season, but don't take advice from me. If you have debts, you gotta pay your debts off first before you buy booster boxes. But if you have things to sell around the house that you don't care about, do that. I sell shit all the time, whether it's a Pokemon stuff or I had a lot of like vintage toys and stuff that I slimmed down tremendously. So that also, whatever money I got from that, I put into Pokemon. So, yeah, just try to make it work. I don't know, you have old clothes, sneakers, whatever the hell you don't want. As you get older, you realize you don't need a bunch of shit, It's better to consolidate and have, in my opinion, have more quality over quantity. Plus clutter too. As you get older, especially if you start a family, you're gonna be moving. It's a pain in the ass, man, shit gets damaged or, broke, damaged, broken. You gotta worry about like moving it, storage. It's too much, man. It's too much. So pick and choose wisely what you buy, I have zero urge to open anything these days. Now, when I was younger, yeah, I'd rip everything, but no urge. And I believe all these, everything I just showed you, are gonna do great long term. I'm confident about that. I'm gonna put my charging cable in just in case. But yeah, definitely recommend that. The price is going up, so continues to go up. Talking about Phantasmal, so try to again do your research and pick some stuff up. Definitely recommend it. That's about it. If you're into grading, check GameStop. You gotta play the game. If you wanna get ahead, you gotta play the game. It takes time and effort. Keep hitting that refresh button. There's a lot of ways to search for cards on GameStop's website. And the good stuff gets eaten up quick. That means people are looking. It's not just me telling you this, other people doing the same damn thing. which is no surprise, right? A lot of people are into Pokemon. So, yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Leave a like, comment what set you're collecting, or if you have Phantasmal, don't have Phantasmal. If you have Destin, I love Destin Rivals. I should have got more, but you know, bills. I got bills. I got a house payment, car payment. Just gotta find a balance. You know, I can't get everything. I can't get tons of everything. So, and I don't touch my credit card for this stuff. So, yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Hopefully, I'm hoping the next video is the CGC return. If not, I'll try to make another video about random nonsense just to talk, you know, Pokemon related stuff. And yeah, that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.